He is very strikingly similar to this handsome red Tegu we have up on the board. Now I'm going to put him down for just a minute, because he's very kind and he doesn't run anywhere. But we have another lizard right here. Now this is called a bearded dragon. So I want someone to point out some differences they can see between the bearded dragon and the red Tegu. So what are some differences that you see between them? Right here.
He has spikes.
He does have spikes. So the bearded dragon gets his name because he has these spikes all along his body and especially underneath his chin. Now when the bearded dragon gets scared, what he does is he stands on his back two legs and he puffs up his chin like a frog. And what that does is it makes his chin get really big and it has all those spikes and it scares away predators. Now, our friendly little red Tegu here, he doesn't really have any spikes. He has really long fingernails, but no spikes on his body. And in fact, if you were to touch him, which you might get to do at the end of the show, he's actually pretty smooth when you touch him. And so that's definitely a difference between the two of them. Does anyone see any other difference? How about you in the pink jacket? They're different colors, right? So, where would you think a bearded dragon would live, just based off of his color? How about you in the orange jacket over there? The desert, that's exactly right. So a lot like that first frog that we saw, the bearded dragon, okay. He doesn't like being held too often. The bearded dragon lives in the desert, and he's this color, he's this like really nice looking rock color, because what that does is that helps him camouflage. Because even though he does have defenses like his spikes, those spikes aren't going to help much when a hawk comes down and tries to pick him up and eat him. So his best defense is really just to lay low and blend in with the ground. Now, a red Tegu is obviously red, so he wouldn't really blend in with anything. So his color is more for so a red Tegu lives primarily in jungle areas. And because he's one of the more of an apex predator, because he's higher up on the food chain, he doesn't really have to camouflage like the bearded dragon does. And so what this guy does is he just minds his own business and he likes to eat all kinds of foods. What kind of foods do you think a red Tegu would like to eat? How about right there? Ball, and then he'll stick his head in the middle, and they can stay like that for days until whatever danger they think is coming goes away. So they're actually kind of big scaredy cats, considering like they're snakes. Any other questions? Right here.
How old is he?
How old is he? So Monte, I'm not entirely sure how old he is, but he is our oldest snake here at the Bee Museum, and this is about as large as he will get. A lot of our animals we get from rescues, so we're not entirely sure how old they are when they come in. Any other questions? Right there.